La 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 wa wa la wa wa la. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yay! Hi guys! Finally, my webcam is operating as it should. Every time I began to speak, the microphone would shut off and then the cam shuts off. So this is a weird cam. This is a good morning cam. I first have to say good morning, good morning, good morning to it, and then it will work for me the way it should. I'm trying to adjust because it's so hot actually in the Netherlands, in the swamp, that the camera is melting from my monitor. However, very important. Ow, not blah blah. Just hurt myself because my drawing table, I don't know if you can see it, it's this wooden table. I just hit it with my elbow. This is what I'm doing right now. Can you see that? Oh god. I definitely have to try and work on the light. Yes, now you can see it. It's a mandala or a mandala with a face in it, and I'm going to paint that and publish it later when it's finished. But first I want to show you something. I'm currently filming lessons for an online course, which is really nice, but I can't show anything of that yet because I want to do a nice montage with some beautiful shots, but I can't because I haven't, I'm not yet ready, so I have to just work a little extra on that. But what I want to share with you is there is something exciting. Look what first I'll start with the less exciting but still really nice thing. I got some new art supplies this week. And I'm looking for a really good gold paint or a gold ink. And I couldn't find one that really sort of sparks off the paper. So I've been trying some new ones. I've got Winsor & Newton's calligraphy ink for dip pen and brush, and this is gold, although the color is very red, so it's more copper than gold. Then I also bought Sennelier number 3 gold. It's a traditional shellac based ink with a transparent satin finish. No idea. I have to try them, and I will do that on video so you can see it, how I like them. I also bought Idea Metallici. It is an Italian ink, rich gold. So this I expect the most from, because what I want is to get that, you know, plated gold look. And I have used plated gold on paper in the past, but sometimes with paper, the paper moves and it bends and then it curls a bit, and then sometimes the gold comes off. So that's a bit expensive to use on my drawings. So that's why I am still trying to find the ink that does the job as well. This is Winsor & Newton ink. This is gold. Another kind of, this is calligraphy ink, and this is Winsor & Newton, I think, drawing ink, if I remember correctly. A non-water resistant ink. Oh, non-water resistant ink. Why on earth would you want to make a non-water resistant ink? Seriously. I have to look into that because that's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, however, that being said, this looks the finest of all on the bottom, because if I look into the bottom of the bottle, I almost feel like I'm doing a pronunciation class at university again. The bottom of the bottle, but that's very, very gold and very, very metallic. So this looks very yummy. So, knowing now that this is a non-water resistant ink, I will just have to work with it in a very different way than I thought. Right. But then I said, I have something exciting, and I do, or at least it's exciting to me, because I've been getting quite a few questions on YouTube from people asking me, Mandy, have you tested this brand? Have you tested that brand? And the problem is that America and Europe and Asia are protecting their borders. So the import of art supplies is incredibly expensive. And you know what? I would love to try all the brands that you've asked me to test. I would, but I can't afford it. I'm sorry. But, you know, you have to start somewhere. So what I did, you know, guys, I really love gouache. And I am going to do some gouache reviews this summer. I've already, been preparing myself for that. But first I want to finish this course. And then I'll start doing the gouache reviews, which are going to be lovely because I've tested them thoroughly. So I can tell you quite a bit about the gouache that I've tried. But in general, gouache to me has one very big challenge. Let's call it a challenge, not a problem. No. Let's keep this very NLP. Let's say it's a challenge. Gouache, when you apply thicker layers to make it more opaque, it's kind of difficult to work with sometimes because you can't easily add another layer on top of that, because when you do, if you do, you know, you will just lift the paint right back off the page. So I've been having arguments and fights with the gouache because it wouldn't do as I wanted it to. However, I've learned to master it, and I'm really absolutely happy with that. I know now that I should work in layers, that I should try to respect the paint a bit more, and then it does exactly what I want to. It gives the end result. I just have to work towards that. You can't just expect to throw some gouache on paper, and unless you want to have a very flat appearance, which I don't. So there was a solution I read about. Going to sit neatly. So this is the envelope that brought me a possible solution, and it is called acrylic gouache. And I have been looking into this because this is the only kind of paint that I didn't have yet. I have gouache, I have acrylics, I have watercolor, I have oil paints, I've got water-based oil paints. So the only kind of paint that was missing from my collection was acrylic gouache, or gouache acrylic. And I've been looking into this, and reviews are incredibly varied. Some people really say this is, you know, this should be thrown down your toilet, should be just flushed because it's awful. And other people are saying this is it, this is fantastic. This is used a lot in art journaling these days. I see it passing by in America a lot, but you know, you can't buy it in Europe. At least I haven't found it anywhere. So I got it from Nippon, Japan. So I have to open this with sticks, or not. No, let's just use my hands. But I'm not going to paint just yet. I have to try it first, and then I'll paint for you later. But look at this. I think it's ugly. Horrible, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not offending the producers of this paint. But I think the tubes look really, really, really cheap. Really ugly. If I had seen this in a store and I wouldn't have known what kind of paint it was, I wouldn't have bought it, because to me this doesn't ooze quality. So I'm a little bit afraid just to test it. But then again, you know, what I'm hoping to find here is a paint that has the gouache feel and the gouache look, which is velvety and matte and opaque. And at the same time, what I was looking for is the fact that you can no longer lift it off the paper with your wet brush anymore. So that's why I'm a bit disappointed. This is non-water resistant. So I buy this from Japan, the paint, and I buy non-water resistant gold ink. Okay, so you have had a look into my new loveliness in my exciting box of paint. It's so funny. People have to laugh at me sometimes when they see I get so excited over a little box of paint. Yes, I do. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to test it. I'm going to review it. I'm going to place a very neat little spontaneous on-the-fly review again. Sharing with you everything I know and everything that all the thoughts that I have and experience I have with it. I'm going to try different techniques with it. I'm going to water it down until there's hardly any color in it anymore. And I'm going to use it, you know, how do you say that when you use it straight from the tube? There is this word for it. Sorry, not in my head. With these kind of temperatures, if you see my hair's romantically blowing that way, because I have a fan here right on my table, a really lovely fan, by the way. I'm going to show you. Looky, looky, looky! There it is. Isn't she pretty? Oops! Oh God! I hope you're not seasick right now. It's a beautiful fan. It was incredibly cheap. I like beautiful and cheap. And it's doing its work so very well. You know, no problem for me to just sit at my table and draw all day long. So, well, this is what I wanted to share with you. And thank you for watching. And please check back soon because I am expecting to do new videos really soon. See you. Bye.